I'm very excited about this. This has been a long time in the making, and these are some of the paintings that I've been doing in the last 37 years. The show is called So Many Dreams, and So Many Dreams is definitely close to my heart. It's a very personal show. It's a retrospective, which started in 1987. This is the first painting I made, and it was with my fingers. And it was at a very hard time in my life. And my late wife, Cassie, said, well, I love your work, and I carried on painting. So this is a love story as well, you know? And Keely has given me the courage now to go out and paint and to show the work. It's very cathartic to paint. I mean, everyone should paint. And I think, you know, I think the last 3 years of pandemic and that thump of anxiety that we've all endured and continue to, you know, we've seen people come up with great work, creative work, inner life work. That's what this is. And it just seemed like a good idea. Impressionism, it all starts there for me with Picasso. It starts with Monet, Cézanne. It starts with the Fauvists, the wild ones. I've always been an enthusiastic painter. I left school at 16 with nothing more than a cardboard folder of drawings, and I got a job as a trainee commercial artist. But thank God for the acting. You know? Oh, don't give up the day job. I paint with Paris. Paris is on his way. He just graduated from LMU. So he's a filmmaker and artist, and my other son, Dylan Thomas, is USC, and he made the documentary that's here. He produced it. It's a little 9-minute film that we'll release to the world tomorrow about my ongoing practice as a painter. Deeply proud, really, yes. I've been a father a long time from an early age myself. So to watch them grow, to have grandchildren, it's all on course, you know, and they're all in one good, healthy place at the same time.
Okay, so there has been some talk about a third mama. Anything you can reveal about that? I know one of the producers said that they're trying to come up with a way for Meryl Streep to come back. So, I mean, what do you think about that? Would you do that? Or?
Come back, Meryl, anytime you like. Please, you're always in my heart. That film is in my heart, deep in my heart. I mean, to quote Meryl, she said once, it's criminal how much fun we've had making this movie. I think everyone would love to come back to make a third or trifecta. It has such love and joy to it. There's a story there to be told, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Grandfathers. No more jumping off rocks.
Right.
That was the scariest thing I've ever done, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
anyway,
God. Yeah.
So there you go. That's this is.
What do we got here?
This is fish hook. There you go. That's what I called it. It was made during the pandemic, and these are from drawings that my wife, she buys these foam pads, and I started drawing on them a number of years ago, and this is one that I enlarged, and it's in memory of a dear friend. That one's a favorite. That one's a favorite just because of the story behind it. It's a favorite, but you know, they're all kind of haikus, chapters of my life, moments in my life, family. It's a family affair. Yeah. Keely pushed me out here. Dylan made the film, and you know, they're all parts of my life in Malibu and in Hawaii. And so it's time to let them go, to move on, to create other work, instead of just languishing in storage. These are drawings. It's 50 paintings and 100 drawings. And these are phone call drawings. So when I'm on the phone, I draw. And these drawings, this one here, is a drawing. And Keely said, you know, she bought these pads with P and B, so that became that, which is called Whispers.
Killed it as James Bond, one of my favorite James Bonds. Any thoughts on who would be another great James Bond at some point?
I gosh, let me think about that one. I don't know. I'm so distant from it, really.
Yeah.
But I will be excited as the next man and woman to find out who the next James Bond is.
Yeah.
And Daniel knocked it out of the park gloriously, magnificent. And, so, let's see.
You guys are such a wonderful couple, great family. What would you guys say has been the key to your success as a marriage and as a family and father and everything?
Love,
Hard work,
respect,
friendship,
admiration,
solving problems. It's always problems. There's always one thing. If it's not one thing, it's another, Mary. I tell you now.
creative life.
Creative life.
Yeah.
This endeavor right here comes from our kinship, our partnership, and Keely's love of my work and support of the work, and because it takes an energy to step out onto a stage like this.
It's deeply personal.
Yeah.
He never painted any of these for anybody's consumption. He painted them for himself and for our family and his gifts and for charity. And I said, it would be selfish not to show the work. You have to show the work. You have to show people what you do in your spare time. Really like the painting right behind you, Whispers. I think that's an incredible painting, yes. And I also am particularly fond of the self-portrait, Selfish.
Okay.
And then there's a Valentine of mine here called TEASES.
Yeah.
So we can show you those.
Our son, Dylan.
Hi, Billy.
A family affair.
Yes. Hi.
Do you have a favorite painting or just check it out?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe Fiji, back in that room, the
Okay.
kind of smaller one.
Here's my Valentine. Oh.
And it's from 2002, and he painted it in his dressing room at Leavesden when he made Goldeneye.
Yeah. Kenny sent me this little bouquet of daffodils, and I wanted to paint. I needed to paint. I had to do something as you're waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
And I paint. So there you have it. Bisez-moi. I love you.